So, do you want to know what I thought about Shazam? Stick around to find out. What's up everybody, today I'm here to review Shazam. I had the chance to watch an early screening, and because this movie doesn't come out until April 5th, this will be a non-spoiler review. Just no spoilers here, do not worry. And if you're one of those people that are able to watch the early screenings, please do not spoil anything below, because there's nothing, there's nothing better than go watch a film, something happened on screen and you go, whoa, I really did not see that coming. And there's a lot of that elements in Shazam. Very great surprises. I cannot believe that Warner Bros. Was able to keep this from leaking, and it was really great. I was not expecting, maybe after tonight, because some people are already able to see, spoilers will be out there, so watch out. But yes, this movie is indeed filled with really great surprises. It's just, I've been reacting to all of the trailers, and the trailer gives that vibe that the movie is very bright, very funny, but it doesn't really show any dark side, and there's a lot of really darkness in this film. So it's bright, it's very funny, probably the funniest one, but this dark stuff, I was like, wow, I did not expect that. And that's why it's rated PG-13, so it's definitely, maybe little kids might be scared, or I would say it like that. What can I tell you about this film? I really loved it. I thought it has a very different tone. It's very different than the other DC films, but it's also very grounded in reality, even though you're dealing with a character that, has his powers from like magic, I would say that Zachary Levi is definitely the guy to play Shazam. He's really awesome. He's very charismatic. He's very funny, and he had great chemistry with Zach Dylan Grazer. Hope I'm saying his name right. No, those scenes that you see on the trailers, it's throughout the entire film. It's just hilarious. Everyone that was in the theater, they were like laughing the entire time. Yes, great stuff in this film, guys. I'm very excited. I'm very happy as well, because I root for DC. I love DC, and I want DC to succeed. And I really hope. I'm surprised. I can't believe they were able to hit so many good things about this film. The cinematography is also very beautiful. Great composition, great color, very bright. Sometimes it's dark, but not too dark to the point where you can't see. I also thought that the visual effects were pretty spot on for the most part, but not all the time. I think Mark Strong as Dr. Sivana really rocked. He was an incredible villain. It's just so great when you go watch a film and you see a villain that is really a villain. This guy is truly evil. And it's really, if you've been watching the trailer, if you know anything about Shazam, Shazam is a kid that earns powers, and every time he says Shazam, he becomes the superhero. But the great thing about this film is that it really shows you what it means to be a hero, So you see this boy with these powers. Obviously he needs to learn how to use them, but he needs to understand what a hero stands for. So I love that. And obviously he has no training, he's just a kid, and then he's going to fight this really evil Dr. Sivana, and it was pretty amazing stuff right there. Great action scenes. I would say not really a lot of actions, but the action that we got, it was pretty good. I think that this is a very feel-good film. Like I said, it makes you laugh a lot. There's a lot of kids in the film, and they were really great. In the foster home, where you can see in the trailer, where Billy Baxter, is that his last name? If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sorry. So Billy is living in this foster home along with Zach and some other kids, and the kids had really great personalities. There was one little girl that she really stealed most of the scenes for me. She's so sweet. She's so, all of the kids were pretty great. I loved all of that. So another thing you can notice in this film is a Harry Potter vibe, because Shazam is, kind of like his powers come from magic, and there's a lot of things that really reminded me of Harry Potter. There's also a really shout out to Mortal Kombat, which I love, because Mortal Kombat is one of my favorite games. In the overall film, I would say the first act is probably not the strongest, because you're still getting to know Billy and who he is, and his struggle as a foster kid. But once you really get to know the character, I was really sold. I was like, oh my god, I really like him, and I really loved when he becomes Shazam. So there's a lot of callback to the DC characters, which I thought it was great. So this is a movie that definitely acknowledged Batman and Superman, just like we saw in the trailer. So that's not a spoiler. But to me, this is really important to establish the DC world, you know, if they really want to create a universe, that those kind of things and hints to other superheroes, it's important. So I loved that. And this movie has also two end credit scenes. There's a mid credit scene and a very end credit scene. The mid one, it's pretty much a setup to Shazam 2, and the very last one, it's kind of just something for you to laugh, not really anything that will set up anything. But anyways, guys, overall I thought that Shazam did an incredible job. I think the negatives would be some of the visual effects to me didn't really work. There's some points where they were flying that it didn't look very realistic, but overall the visual effects were great. Also, there's something towards the end that left me a little bit disappointed, but not to the point that it really ruined my whole experience. But this is something I can only discuss when we actually get to a spoiler review. But I can tell you, I definitely recommend Shazam. It's a very feel-good film. It's a film that, you know, it's very entertaining, it's very funny, it's very different, and it's also very dark. And I would say that you should definitely check it out. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed my review. Let me know in the comments below, are you excited for Shazam? Are you gonna watch Shazam? If you have seen Shazam, tell me if you liked it, if you didn't like it, without spoiling. And if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!